was. Attempting to stop the distribution of evil cola and laser guns. But let me take a quick look at this. Oh boy, never mind. Apparently I got all of these. On my own time, which means I'm not gonna have to worry about them now. So, time to do missions.
Apu, you've got to help me warn Krusty about this alien plot and thus save the good people of Springfield.
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot speak English. I only speak Hindi.
But you're speaking English now.
Yes, I learned these words phonetically.
Well, you're just scared of being vaporized by the space monsters.
Up, down, go hot dog, butter my undershirt, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Pooh doesn't want to help Bart anymore. So, but maybe Otto will.
Ottoman, I need a ride.
No can do, little dude. I gotta round up these other little dudes and get them to Krusty Lou for the studio tour.
That's where I need to go. Step on it, Otto.
Okay. Right after I drop these kids off at Krusty Lou.
Otto, I just said that.
All right. Stop hassling me, midget Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, how convenient. But,
Bart Simpson
due to the nature of the game, we are gonna have to do all this under a time limit. And I already screwed up because the first kid was over there. Seriously doubt I'm gonna be able to make it now, but I as well try.
Whoops.
Oh, my butt hurts.
That totally rocked.
That was totally awesome.
Far out.
Whoa, wicked.
Well, with any luck, we should be able to get past this. Never mind. We can never get past that, I don't think. At least not with the school bus.
Whoa. Spilled my pudding.
Well, I mean, there might still be hope. I do hope I don't trigger a hit and run, though. No, never mind. I just saw that apparently there's a kid that I missed somewhere way over there. Way over there. Oh yes, I am screwed. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and restart it now. I'm trying not to mess up that badly 2 times in a row.
Fine by me.
Cool. Whoop.
Whoa!
Well, at least the time limit is apparently generous enough that if you don't screw up like I did there,
Detailing. Ow, my skull.
you should be able to make it without too much trouble.
Take that.
There's a kid over there. And now,
Hey, no fair, dude.
not making that jump with the school bus was not a problem, since apparently the spawn for this is actually generous enough to take into account that. If you're trying to make the jump, you're probably trying to end up on this end of the jump anyway.
That must have hurt.
I recall the hit and runs always being a big trouble in this mission. Alright, Krusty Lou Studio should be right around the corner anyway. So here we are. On It took one try of horrible
Lost my buzz. Radical.
And the crowd goes wild.
lack of attention, but we're here now. Let's see if we can get Barney to help us out.
Barney, where's Krusty? I have to warn him.
Krusty's not here, little Homer. He's down at the squid port, doing a promo for this new Buzz Cola.
But that's the cola the aliens are using to control all human behavior.
Control human behavior? No beverage could do that. Oh no, I haven't had a duff in 2 hours. My life is over.
But I have to get to Krusty before the limo does.
And I have to stay here and go through the DTs.
Sounds like a plan. No
Thought
problemo.
Krusty was already there, but... Oh, gee, thanks, vehicle. So time for another chase mission. These are always fun.
Hey,
At least we don't
slow
have to
traffic the right,
pick
please.
up stuff that this guy's dropping. Apparently we're going to the observatory though, if the icon is any indication. Right, we can talk to the limo driver or not. We can try bumping into the guy and then racing him to the squid port.
My dad'll pay for all the damages.
Oh great. Oh great. Well, at least I would, oh god, think that all that time spent playing GTA prepared me for this. This game is, that's actually trickier to racing than GTA, I would think.
High score, here I come. Woo, nice one. All for Bart.
At least this guy doesn't care for a lot of the shortcuts, so there's that.
Yeah, I totally rule. Great, now I'm losing.
So
What's my
where
name?
is the, oh there we go. I was wondering where precisely the finish line was. But, the things I wasn't expecting actually helped me for once.
Krusty, listen carefully. Aliens are handing out free laser guns and cola that makes you go crazy. It'll be a massacre. The streets will be littered with lasered off limbs and heads.
Yeah, right. And I'm getting into the Country Western Hall of Fame. It just ain't gonna happen, kid.
Oh, I just gotta find evidence. Who do I know that's smart enough to prove this alien conspiracy? Bumblebee Man? Comic book guy? Disco Stew? That's it. A nerd! Professor Frink!
Oh boy.
You got it!
Time for a mission involving Professor Frink in his hovercar, as it were. Which becomes invisible the faster it goes.
Whee!
Or mostly invisible at any rate. So, apparently his route is designed specifically to trip up people who think he might be going in one direction only. Well, at least the hovercar theme is fairly catchy.
Alright!
Don't you love how a lot of the time he moves in such a way that you can just stay in one spot and... Oh well. The run factor does keep you on your toes at least. That's why this sort of game should be procedural. One does have to wonder, though, why Professor Frink, or if he is driving the hovercar, is driving so erratically.
That's totally awesome.
I really hope my car doesn't get destroyed, though. I notice it's already smoking. Alright.
Alright, that was so cool.
Don't really see why that chase was necessary, though, if we knew we were gonna find him at the observatory, but hey.
Professor Frank, you've got to help me. No one believes my story. It's just like the boy who cried wolf, except instead of a wolf, it's an alien conspiracy.
Aliens? Well, that would explain these strange transmissions from my plutonium CB radio. I must have intercepted an alien message. It says they're hiding the lasers in the duff trucks. Glahiven Gloivy, the plot is convoluted now.
Relax, nerdlinger. I'll knock the lasers out of the truck so I can show them to Krusty.
Yeah, that'll work.
Bart Simpson at your service.
And thus the urgency of the Krusty mission is kind of undermined by the fact that we're taking the time to do all this.
Attention cars! 10-year-old hitchhiker needs a ride!
Never mind, I thought it was more damaged than it currently is. But apparently not. Okay.
Out of the way, wannabe!
I would like to find a wrench soon, though. Don't I? Hopefully the Duff Brewery will provide me with that. Because here I am. So, nope. Need to destroy the Duff trucks.
Eat my dust,
Which
Duff
probably isn't
eaters.
gonna go too great with my current car. Or not destroy the truck, what am I talking about? Just need to hit it. I'm just not paying attention. Alright, there it is at least. It's not going terribly fast. Which makes sense considering its volume. I like how the box is labeled lasers. These aliens are masters of deception.
Oh, I shouldn't enjoy this so much.
Oh, come on. Alright, that takes care of that. Fortunately, we didn't let the truck get too far away.
Don't have a cow, man. Mine! Oh, mine!
Right, what else? Find a laser gun. I see where the laser gun is. I don't like it. Oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna be trickier to get, but no. Just gotta get under the crate
I'll show
and...
this laser gun to Krusty. He'll have to believe me. I can't believe I have a working laser gun and I'm using it for good. I am such a sellout.
Yep. Surely Krusty will believe us now. But we're gonna talk to Skinner instead for some reason.
Principal Skinner! Aliens are distributing deadly lasers all over Springfield. We gotta warn everybody.
All we've got to do, young man, is get that illicit goo-gaw out of your hands. Clearly, you forgot the school's zero-tolerance policy on lasers.
Nope, of course. We went to Skinner instead, and he took the laser gun. So that was a smart idea. And now we have to blow him up.
Woo, nice one.
I'll educate you a new one. Fire in the hole.
Oh, that was great.
Take that.
Move it or lose it, tool.
I can only hope his car is less durable than ours.
I'll educate you a new one.
Ow, my coccyx.
Well, you know,
Time for some
aliens.
Bart Simpson style.
At this point, that is
Fire
some other
in the
explanation
hole.
for bizarre happenings in this game. And we're talking bizarre happenings by Simpsons standards, so there's that to take into account. I'm not saying it was Kang and Kodos, but it was them. Alright, yeah, apparently our car is going to survive, what his won't. Maybe not the best model, but it seems to be working to some extent. And there should be an easier way to do this. Alright, yeah, that was...
Whoa! Now show the proof to Krusty. And if he doesn't believe me now, I'll fry his butt.
Yeah, that was certainly fast
Oh,
round.
this is too cool for school.
So let's not try to use a proxy this time and get screwed over. Let's just go directly to the person we're trying to talk to.
Lousy laws of physics.
Yeah, apparently he did. That's what happens with pretty much every victim of car explosion in this game.
Take that!
So let's see now that we've actually gathered the evidence. What Krusty has to
I
say
don't
about
remember
this.
this being here before. Krusty, I've got proof now. See this laser gun?
Well, what do you know? You were telling the truth. You've taught this old clown a lesson. And blah, 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 etc., stay in school. I just wish you told me before I let them set up those free laser gun stands.
Oh, man. I better get some heavy artillery if I'm gonna take out that much private property. Kearney should have something good.
Yep, and this is why I spend so much time grinding coins. Because the vehicles in later missions are ludicrously expensive.
Hey, Kearney, I need to do a lot of collateral damage in the minimum amount of time.
I've got just the thing. I've got a car that was owned by a super villain. He used it to conquer the East Coast.
Yep, gotta get Hank Scorpion's car, I think. With which
No
to
problemo.
destroy all the laser gun stands. Which apparently exist now.
Time to rock.
Nope, just gotta pick them up, apparently that's
Eat my dust,
how that
dust
works.
eaters.
Or at least the same mechanic. Well, the car could have slightly better steering, but it'll work. find that patience is kind of a wonderful thing to have when doing missions like these.
Totally awesome.
And I take note of that because that wasn't really something I had a great deal of when I played this as a kid. So it actually took me a while to finish this game. Much longer than 3 days, let me tell you.
Whoa, wicked.
Oh boy, less than 15 seconds left to get the last 3 of these. Possibly getting a hit and run. Oh fuck, I missed one.
Simpsons style.
Yeah, getting a hit and run. I'm missing one. Probably a formula for
This sucks.
for failing the mission. Oh well.
You got it.
Oh fuck. What happened there? Apparently I was reset for some reason. Yeah, because there's so much shit to run into in this area, it's kind of difficult not to get a hit and run. And cars. Steady cars at that.
Asphalt eaters.
Trucks and armored trucks too.
I am so sick of this happening.
Which gets right in the middle of the way.
I blame this computer navigation system.
I do too. Alright, I think I have a little bit more time now. Oh god.
Hope this car
Maybe,
can take
possibly,
it.
hopefully I can do it. Seconds to get the last one, wherever it is. Oh, there it is. Alright, and now we need to return to the studios. Great. Well, at least it should take a bit less time because of the shortcuts. Oh shoot, oh that could happen, that works too. Oh well, that worked out a little bit better than I expected. Let's see, can the car fit in here? Yes it can, hooray.
Eat asphalt eaters.
Sure hope I don't get screwed over, but I did. And of course,
Lay some rubber down.
the cops are also involved in that. Does it? I wasn't really paying attention, but that seems a bit too much. Oh boy, no, not gonna make it. Even though they're right there.
I'm just glad I'm not in school.
Well, third time's a charm. Here's something that has actually been true of me retrying missions in this.
At your service.
No, I don't think it counts every time you hit a stand. I'm actually paying attention now, and doesn't seem to be the case. I'm just running into people since there are so many of them walking around here. Also garbage cans and other stuff. Every time I hit one of those things, the meter rises a little bit. And it takes like supreme concentration to be able to avoid them.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Oh, jeez.
Eat my
Why
dust,
does
dust
do
eaters.
these guys always spawn in the worst places?
It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpsons.
Nope, already filling up the hit and run thing.
I didn't do it.
And running into corner walls, jutting out like that.
Gimme.
Okay. Gotta get hit and run soon, I know it.
Oh, this is too cool for
Okay,
school.
gotta give this the old second try.
All for Bart!
Apparently we always have 50 seconds precisely to get back to the studios. Okay, no. Which is pretty unforgiving as far as time limits in this game go. Especially considering all the shit you have to put up with on the way. So there we go, hit and run. Cops aren't immediately in front of me, though, which is nice for a change.
This sucks.
Of course.
Time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
Oh,
Don't
bloody
have a
hell.
cow, man.
Nope.
No worries.
Bloody cops.
You do that more often.
The calling of... No.
Boring.
I do hear the calling. Yeah, 10th time's a charm.
Fine by me.
Starting to recall
Asphalt eaters.
this mission being particularly infamous for the time limit and the horrible hit and run. But hey, perseverance. If at first you don't succeed, try another 9 times. Maybe you'll get it.
Whoa, got him.
Christ, it's already 3/4 filled up.
Eat asphalt eaters.
I don't like the density of people in this area. I do not. It's not something I am fond of. It's not something of which I approve.
No biggie.
I don't like the spawn rate of trucks in this roundabout area either.
Hey, slower traffic to the right, please.
Already got hit and run, so might as well make the most of it.
Mine. All mine.
Just run through everything ruthlessly. Oh well.
Hope that didn't break my memory
Got busted
card.
yet again, losing coins left and right.
Time to lay some rubber down.
But at least that reset the hit and run thing, so I might actually have a chance in hell now. If these things get out of the way, that is. Maybe that's a trick, that's what they expect you to do. Come on, Ok. You are joking, or we're joking.
I don't remember these being here
It
before.
would have been something if I had lost her. Jesus. Just run into everything, I don't really care anymore. It's the only way I'm gonna get there in time. I'm not gonna get there in time. Don't even know if it's possible. If you make even the tiniest mistake, you're not gonna make it.
Take that.
Like I did right there. Might have been a ghost. I might have had a ghost chance.
I was this.
If I hadn't crashed a couple of times, but I did.
No problemo.
I still don't know what the deal was with the gnarl in Realms of the Haunting.
Jump to light speed.
Or anything else in that game for that matter. Can't say I was really very good at digesting precisely what was going on in that game. Maybe I just haven't played enough Phantasmagoria
This
2
is too cool for school.
likes to really appreciate that.
Eat my dust,
Like
dust
actually
eaters.
play them. I've watched a lot of them, but I don't know what it's like to actually experience that game. Or a game like that, is what I mean.
Whee!
That's pretty much the only way to... to not have the hit and run thing be a problem. Needs to actually hit a full hit and run on the way here. And try not to let it fill up too horribly
Alright! Whoa!
during the rest of the stage, which I'm not being very good at. It's already gonna fill up a second time. It already did fill up a second time. That's gotta be a record.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
I think I'm pretty much screwed now as I have the cups in my ass.
Watch the master.
Oh god.
You thought wrong.
And a bit ironically,
$900.
actually doing a bit better on speeding through stuff now.
Totally
Oh
awesome.
no you don't. Oh yes you do apparently. Never mind. Ah, you fucker, you screwed me out of using the shortcut, which means I'm gonna lose now. Just don't think it's possible to actually make it.
Oh man, this sucks.
Like you can't see me right now, but I actually threw my hands up in the air right there. Because I'm really not convinced. I don't know,
You got it.
I've beaten this game. Oh boy.
I lose easily.
So I know it's possible at least, but I'm not really sure how that is now. That I'm experiencing it yet again. Oh fuck. No, you have to use this car for this mission. That's kind of the thing about it. Oh, bloody hell.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Why are you doing this to me? And I have like 7 seconds less that I usually do, if not 10. Which means I might not even clear this part of the mission now. Oh, fucking hell. That doesn't help.
Out of the way, wannabe. Move it or lose it, tool. It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
Yeah, none of the stuff that's going on right now is contributing to my success.
Nice one.
Or attempted success at any rate. Attempted and very lacking.
Whoa, wicked. Whoa, got him. Oops.
Nope.
I was just getting into the groove.
Oh boy.
Bart Simpson at your service.
I don't actually recall the final mission being quite this bad. Because it was quite heinous, I don't know how you pronounce that precisely, but yeah, I cleared it a few times, so I know it's possible. Don't recall clearing this more than a few times either. So this is gonna be like when I played an Untitled Story and tried to figure out how to beat the boss in the dark caves. I try everything and eventually discover you're supposed to use the most unintuitive, like pixel perfect, frame perfect strategy.
Eat asphalt eaters.
Oh,
Bring it
jeez.
on, suckers.
Well, at least, I don't know, I might actually be able to avoid the cops completely out of these hit and run sequences.
Asphalt eaters.
How many I'm getting trying to redo this
That
mission.
sucks and blows. Time to lay some rubber
Please get the
bands.
fuck out of my way.
Detailed. Oops. Jump to light speed. Off for Bart.
Why did you get stuck
This
there?
is too cool for school.
Of all the horrible ways that this could go wrong, each and every one of them is happening.
It's all good. Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Oh, don't get busted. Don't get busted, you son of a bitch.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, bloody hell. I saw that skip option. I'm gonna try to actually beat it, even if The game's already giving me the option to skip.
Krusty, I've got proof.
Yes, I know.
Fine by me.
Does it have a starting position?
Full speed
Yeah, this is a
ahead.
starting position.
So glad to be of service.
Well, at least it does have that mercy to it. If you fail a mission too many times, it does give you the option to skip. But the mission doesn't actually show up as completed until you complete it for real on your track record thingy. Nope, gotta clear this shit. Can't let the machine defeat you.
It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style. You mean there's more? Oh, this is too cool.
Well, I sure hope all the money I'm losing from this doesn't end up screwing me
Hey, slower traffic to the right, please.
with stuff I need to buy later on.
That was totally awesome.
Alright.
I don't remember these being here before.
I'm using every single shortcut available.
Whoa, wicked. Cool.
Oh fuck, and then that still happens.
Take that.
Oh fuck. But I have a little bit more time. I don't know if that's actually getting enough. Nope. Definitely not now that the cops are on my ass. So if you go through... Oh wow. Nope. Little mercies are not being granted upon me tonight. Nope, still didn't make it. So if you do a perfect run and don't get chased by the cops and don't crash into anything, it might be possible. But this game is kind of demanding in that regard. Oh fuck no. Yeah, that's the closest I've come. If I hadn't crashed into assorted things, I could have made it, but the horrible RNG gods, which haunt everyone on Twitch, are not feeling cooperative today. Don't you love it in video games when, like, pedestrians dive out of the way of your car, but because of the way you're steering, they actually dive in front of your car's way, path, trajectory. Right, things going slightly better than usual. It can run me to more full than I would like, but pretty much anything higher than 0 is more full than I would like. Well, hit and run. Not busted yet. Not yes busted yet. Alright, if I can do a perfect run. Nope, not today apparently. Not if the vans have anything to say about it. Alright, doing good. This might actually be it. I was saying an almost perfect run, but apparently that's gonna be good enough. Don't crash into dumb shit, please. Make it. Make it. Make it. Make it, you son of a bitch. Don't fucking... Don't fucking lose, don't fucking lose, don't fucking lose, don't fucking lose. Okay, good. Well, that only took like 8 tries, but there we go.
Oh, why didn't I just do this in the first place?
Why didn't I know that showgirl last night was a guy? Hindsight's always 20/20.
I am the king!
I am the king indeed. Before anything else happens, I'm gonna go ahead and save. I am the king of close calls in this game, apparently. Or maybe this is just expected. But we're not quite done. Because we've got 1 or 2 missions left in this level.
Out of my way, man! Hey, slower traffic to the right, please!
I would have thought going across town was the easier way of getting to the Krusty Burger, but apparently not according to the road markers.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Oh. What did happen to the lurking
Easy
bear?
peasy.
Thought we were getting a preview of our main car for the next and final stage, which will be with Homer, but first let's get his help.
Dad, the aliens have taken over the Duff Brewery and they're using it to store laser guns. Oh, never in my life have ever had to do so much explaining.
What? This is Duff's worst disgrace since Duff Ice. It's time to use my secret weapon. Remember when I told you I sold my old car so you could go to college?
Yeah?
It was a lie.
Yay, tough luck, Swarthmore.
Race before the aliens escape. Well,
You got it. It's time
Yeah,
for some
apparently
road rage.
it's time for a race.
Simpsons style.
which is technically easier since the aliens are subject to the same sort of bullshit that can slow me down. Maybe that too.
Oops.
Oh well.
As soon as I'm done scratching myself, your history.
Yeah, oh boy, this car. This fucking car. It's not being very cooperative. I was gonna say I like that the AI doesn't. Oh boy, yeah, this is not going that great, is it? Let me try that one more time. I was gonna say like that the AI apparently doesn't know about the shortcuts, but apparently this one does.
Bart Simpson at your service. Oh, this is too cool for school.
Stay on target! Stay on target! Homer hates losing! Homer smash!
Gimme, gimme, gimme. All right. Hey, you were supposed to eat my dust.
And people say I
Oh, come on.
Wait a minute.
All the
That was an
places.
insult.
Nope, gonna make the jump before you will. Oh well, now they got stuck in the jump, that's pretty
I
great.
just know I'm gonna be blamed for this.
Just a few more.
Just gotta get to the brewery. Something that definitely shouldn't be a problem after last mission.
I didn't do it.
Even if this car does handle pretty awkwardly.
Don't have a cow, man.
Though it is quite fast, I will give it that. Oh shit, I'm going to the brewery, not this place.
Oh man, this sucks.
Please get
Eat
off my
my
way.
dust.
I forgot about that.
We're number one. We're number one.
But we actually made it.
The lasers were only the beginning.
Even now, our all-purpose evil cola is spreading underground through your water supply. It will wake the dead. Zombies will rise from the grave and devour the living.
And our ratings will rise. Rise to levels unseen since the heyday of Evening Shade.
Oh man, that sounds cool. I mean, oh no, I hope their plan fails. Who am I kidding? Zombies eating brains? Oh, this is gonna rock. I totally rule.
Yep, we've actually made it to the end of level 6, and now comes the most horrible, nightmarish part of the game in more ways than one. The final level.